and then start here. Boom. And then there we go. All right, continuing the game. Request, how are you? I hope you're well. How far am I through the game? Very good question. I think we are, we're about 8 hours in. I think it's like a 10-hour game. We might be able to finish it tonight. We've kind of been messing around though. Let me see. How long to beat? Maybe it's 12 hours. How long to beat? Ghostwire. It's 11 hours. It's 11 hours. Yeah, so I think we're close. We might be beating it tonight. We'll see. Depends on how many extra things I do. You know, you're doing good, Request? Good. Has anyone else picked this game up, by the way? I have a stinking suspicion the answer is no, but you know, just figure I'd ask. Recently, last week, I built my first custom keyboard. Let's go. What did you go with? Hit me with the details. I'm a big custom keyboard nerd. I love them. I have several. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're trying to get this. We are trying to get all the shrines. I do remember that. We wanted that one. Oh, we gotta get this one. It's all the way over here. You know what? I know we're closer here, but like, you know what? Actually, no. We're here. Why complicate it? Let's go. And also, hey, good news, by the way. I don't have ray tracing on this time, so the game's not going to freak out, hopefully. We will see. But, you know, hopefully not. And yeah. It's funny to me how much these controls, like, they're super not standard, but they actually end up working. If I played any of the Yakuza games, I have. Well, kind of, Cassie. So I've played a little bit of, I think it was Yakuza 4. A buddy of mine had it and really enjoyed it, and I played it with him a little bit, and it's quite fun. And then I also played quite a lot of the Fist of the North Star game by Ryogo Ga, the same people who did Yakuza. Ryoga Gotaku, is that the name of the developing company? Is that right? They made a Fist of the North Star game that's amazing on PS4, and I played the crap out of that. Yakuza 0, and it's very rad. It is very rad. I highly recommend them. I think it's Ryoga Gotaku, something like that. It sounds like Kotaku. I don't know. They're awesome. Highly recommend them. The reason that I haven't like gotten more stuck into that series, I don't really have an excuse for it. I just haven't, and I really should, because they're really fun. Hello, doggo. Let me pet you. But the Fist of the North Star game is hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical. Highly recommend it. I think it's going to be one of those ones that ends up being kind of expensive, like later on. So I don't have any dog food. Sorry, pup.
We should find him something he likes.
I know. Can I buy? You can sing karaoke in that one too. Yeah. It's not hold on. It's not quite karaoke. It's the same mini game, basically, but it's let's see. They've got a, oh gosh, what is it? It's a baseball one where you are swinging an I-beam, like a steel I-beam, and destroying like bikers as they chase you down. That one's pretty funny. And then there's one where you're like healing people, and that's the like you're using your crazy like jujitsu magic or whatever to like heal people, and you're doing that to basically like karaoke songs, which that's really funny to me. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. So I went with the recently released LK67 base, hot swappable, and the novelty cream switches, and then some white Japanese keycaps. Nice. The creams are very, very good. Are you trying to go for like a more, I assume you're going for that good thok that everyone's after. Am I right? Cassie, that makes sense. Yeah, it's weird. They're all really fun. There's one where they do the whole like bar manager thing where you have to like you're like mixing drinks for people, but you're doing it with like your crazy, you know, like magic stuff. and it's really, really funny. It's really funny. You can make a chicken can be the manager of your bar while you're gone because reasons. Yeah, and I will say the combat in the Fist of the North Star game is actually way better than anything in the Yakuza games. The Yakuza games are fun for their combat, but not like it's not the reason you play it. It's hysterical. Wanted something I knew was nice and not cheap. There you go. You would trust a chicken with a bar? Yeah, I mean, me too. You know. There's also like racing mini games. You can like go out into like the wasteland and like race other people and like find hidden actual full Sega arcade games from like the 80s in there and take them back to your base and play them. And it's, you know, it's a Yakuza game, but set in Fist of the North Star universe. It's hysterical. Chicken has never wronged me, unlike other birds. Well, I mean, we all know birds aren't real, so, you know, we all know that. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think they really did have a lot of fun. What's up, Samir? What's going on? I know I've said this a lot during this playthrough, but this is a game that the more I play it, the more I'm like, y'all probably should actually like pick it up at some point, but for not full price. Like, it's actually pretty decent and pretty fun, but like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that, you know. Lego Star Wars is about to be going on. I saw your notification pop up. I saw the notification pop up. Beans. Beans. At my face. Give me this. You should get it. It's really good. Boom. Yeah, Requise, it's apparently quite good.
An old school shopping arcade.
I do most of
Like,
my
quite good.
places like
I also really want it, but I want it on like a console
anything I want.
because I'm not gonna sit here and play it. The more I'm playing games, the more I realize like I need to have like a spot where I just go sit and play games, and because I work here, I can't. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I wish they would add the pew pew from the Dead Space finger guns in that game. It'd be, in this game, I'm sure there's gonna be a mod for it at some point or something similar. So your sister-in-law playing it? Nice. It's very good. Oh, hello. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Again, on the hand graphics. Cannot emphasize enough how cool the hand graphics are. Samir, as a lauded member of the PC gaming master race, how do you feel? Excuse me. How do you feel about me saying that I prefer to play games on console? How does that make you feel? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Depends on the game? Okay, that's fair. Is already an option in Lego Star Wars? There you go. Yeah. Give me that core, baby. Got him. Does anyone like Neil Young? Of course. Who doesn't like Neil Young? Well, other than Leonard Skinner. They don't like Neil Young, but that's for other reasons. Why did I not like him? A lot of reasons. There's a lyric in one of their songs, one of the Leonard Skinner songs. I believe it's called "Sweet Home Alabama." You may have heard of it, where they say, "And I hope Neil Young can remember a Southern man to need him round anyhow." Now, do I agree with the sentiment? Not necessarily. Did they say it? They sure did. They definitely said it. Turn around. Yeah, there you go. It's something political, I'm sure. He probably said something and they were like, oh, we don't like that. We don't take kindly to that around here or something. I don't know. Ooh, I don't like her. Give me that. They were apparently trying to fight for real, yeah. Oh, you were the problem. Okay. Give me that. I'm sure it was something political or something like that. I don't know, but his music is pretty good. Also, speaking of, we're talking about my mom earlier. My mom's one of her favorite bands is CSN. Well, I guess CSNY. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Which, if you like Neil Young, highly recommend check out CSNY. That's the actual name of the band, CSNY. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Very, very decent. Highly recommended.
Real work to save them all.
I've heard them, but okay. You have heard them? Okay, there you go. Any songs in particular? I do not know them off the top of my head because I don't like them the way that my mom does. But if you're into any of that kind of like,
Find me a pack of smokes.
Folksy kind of stuff, which is, Neil Young kind of does all that kind of stuff. So where's the dog food?
Enemies in place.
Dog food. How much do I have? I'm not going to go with 99, but I'm going to go with like a lot. It's been 30K. 60 dog food. Let's go. Just in case. Just in case.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, who
I
wants...
always find myself buying stuff like this.
Who wants a cucumber? That's really weird.
All stocked up now.
On dog food. The only thing I ever need to buy ever is dog food. For the dogs. Give the dog a cucumber? I think it'll freak the dog out if I give the dog... I think he'll freak out like those cats do, Like when you put a cucumber next to a cat and they like lose their mind. Dogs need their veggies too. Who says that the dog food isn't vegetarian? It could be. Let me up. It could be veggie dog food. Nope, can't go through there.
This.
I can't get around it. Dang it. Gimme. Yeah. Don't cats like think the cucumber is a snake or something? Yeah, I think so. I'm not a cat expert, but at some point maybe a cat expert will show up and we can ask them. But that sounds right. I would freak out if, if I thought something was a snake, I would freak out. I don't like those. Just like I don't like this. Get out of here, lady. What's your paper face? There was someone else. You. Hey, bud. Yeah, me. I know I do. Thank you. Certified cat expert here. There you go. Samir's here. Samir will tell you. Not sure if I fully trust Samir, but we'll let it slide. Let it slide this one time. How's this been going? Good. Ooh, Emmy's a cat expert too. Ask Emmy. Emmy knows. Emmy, do cats think that cucumbers are snakes? Is that why they freak out? That's the question of the hour. You wouldn't trust Samir with your life? Fake friends. I trust very few people with my life. I barely trust my wife with my life. All right? Just kidding. That's a joke. It's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. What up, boy? What up, boy? I can always plead the fifth later. I'm not sure that's how that works. But again, I'm not a lawyer, so maybe it is. Not a legal expert, nor am I a cat expert. I'm just a weird hand game expert or something. Yes, it is. You can trust me around lawyers. Okay, I trust you then. There you go. There's no way for us to know the equivalents, like the literal equivalents of their consciousness. However, I believe the science is dark object in my peripheral response. Got it. Got it. That's all we needed to know, really. That's all we really needed to know. How do I get this one? It's that time of year where you need to get your desk fan out? Oh, noes. Oh, noes. It's about to be that time of year down here, I guess. I got a Stitch Fix earlier that, like, since we've moved to Florida, I think they've been having a lot of, like, trouble actually buying me clothes or, like, sending clothes that I'll actually, like, purchase. Because, you know, when I was up in North Carolina, I was, you know, going into the office, and now I'm working down here, fully remote, and, like, that's just a whole new level. And so, but they're still sending me, like, business casual attire. And I'm like, come on. It's still cold in my state. I'm hoping that's 3 months away. How's my experience with Stitch Fix been? I like it a lot. I really hate going out and, like, finding places that will, like, you know, have clothes that I actually want to purchase. And it's not something that I particularly enjoy doing. So, you know, having somebody just send me clothes and then I can say, yeah, that's good, or no, that's bad, is pretty awesome. And I'll normally at least pick up 1 or 2 things. So I can't keep track of subscriptions like that, so kudos for keeping up with it. It's really not that bad. But again, that's because I don't go shopping, like, out. I just don't. Like, when I go out, I'm either going to, like, a restaurant or, like, a bar or something, you know, and, like, you know, I just can't. I signed up for Misfits Market for exactly 24 hours. I don't even know what Misfits Market is. What is that? It's like a thrifting version of that? Because that, I mean, that'd be cool too. I used to thrift a lot, like a long time ago, but I haven't in years. Kind of for the same reasons. Appreciate what they're doing, but the packaging requirements are ridiculous. Oh.
There's out there.
Still not sure what you mean. Send food that isn't fit for grocery shelves. Oh, I see. That's a cool idea. I've also, there's several places that I've seen, at least in Misshapen Fruits and Vegetables. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. There's several places around that I've seen where they will like send you locally sourced foods. Like you'll essentially buy like a farmer's like collective or something like that. And that I'm very interested in. I think that's a really good idea also. Just being able to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like pick up some, you know, vegetables from this. No, not that. There we go. It's got $30 minimum if you want anything that's... Oh, geez. That's not great.
Got me pretty good.
Yeah, I'll
A lot of enemies around here. Nom 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 nom. I need $30 for the produce, only like 15. Yeah, that makes sense. Woo! What up, boy? This might be the hardest this game's been so far, and it's really not even that bad. I learned what an excise tax is today? Yes, tell us. Oh, all right. Boom. That was pretty good. And that my state requires payment on my car annually for the fact that it exists and is registered in Maryland. Or Massachusetts. Yes. Yep. Despite my car being purchased and loaned from Florida. Yep. Doesn't matter. You're driving it in Massachusetts and it's registered there. There you go. That's how it be. It is how it be. You're livid? Why? Why? Hold on, why livid? How much is it? That's the real question. Because if it's like exorbitant, then like, okay. In Connecticut, the same tax is considered a property tax. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm tracking. Live it on principle. Ah. Listen, preaching to the choir on that one. I get it. I get it. Anything they can do to get an extra buck, am I right? This is a loophole for them to charge people instead of corporations. Ah. So even worse. Even worse. Ugh, gross. Oh, hey, bud. You just get a snack? How's the snack? Boom! Got him. How would that change? I guess I'm confused as to how it's only affecting people. I wrecked that dude. Listen. If anything is if there's one thing I know about games, it's if you can sneak, that's your most powerful form. Sneak form, best form. Always. Per my research, excise tax is applied to goods such as gas and tobacco, okay? This is issued to cars registered in the state quite simply based on age, not even mileage, okay? Hello, doggo. I will pet you. I will give you food because I bought 60 of it because I was tired of not having dog food for you. Enjoy this dog food. I do love a sneak. Do I like stealth games? Stealth games are potentially one of my favorite genres ever. I love them.
Too fast.
I love them. They're so boring for me to like. I'm the most boring person to watch play stealth games though, because I will hot reload so much. Pause from Brand. Who's a good boy? Amazing, amazing, such a good taste. Hey, listen, don't. Flattery will only get you so far, okay? I'm not going to give you too many more free dad jokes. Sneaking in Cyberpunk is way too much fun. Sneaking in any game is too much fun. Very proud of my melee build in Fallout 4. You should be. Melee builds are the most fun in most Fallout games. Which inherently require stealth. Yeah, but you could be a brawler. I played a brawler in New Vegas. That was hysterical. It was like just like a dumb brawler who's like, yeah, before everything went off, I was a punch man. Now I'm still a punch man. I had very low intelligence. I was just trying to be a helpful person. And I punched stuff a lot. It's very fun. It was very fun. Come here, buddy. Oh, you saw me? Okay. Oh, you're dead. You're just dead. Blat, blat, blat. No, not you. Okay, so confirmed. This weapon is way too powerful. Weapon is way too powerful. 20 months in a row, Capall. Thanks for being my mod, Capall. Woo! Like, here's something I wish they would have done with this game, right? I wish that the different ghosts would have had some sort of like elemental weakness that was obvious, so that it would force me, so that it would actually force me to like switch my gear, like switch the stuff I'm doing, you know? But so far it's not. Did pick up a gun once. I killed the first Deathclaw with a switchblade. Let's go, Emmy. It's called boss status. Elemental damage is always a good addition. Yeah, I mean the main problem is like one of these weapons is so broken. Like the fireball thing is so brokenly good that like, why would I do anything else? You know? And like, I'm just trying to think about it from the perspective of like, okay, how do we make what is, you know, the game works, but there's an element missing. And I think it's that like the combat, while fun, is really overly simple, and it doesn't necessarily need to be. If that makes sense. Jacob's gang, of course. Of course, Black Powder gang, you mean. Malawon with good in 3? Indeed, indeed, indeed. I'm kind of glad there is no version of Malawon in Wonderlands. Kind of glad. It's a little broken. Plus spells kind of make up for it a lot. Spells really make up for it. Oh, here we go. We're getting all of these. So we need, what, 2 more? This one and the one up there? Let's go. Yep, spells make up for it. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. All right, let's go. Can I fast travel to these places, by the way? I can. I did it. Yeah, I really did. And this is my main problem with the game, Emmy. This is with me turning a lot of the icons off. Look how like absolutely cluttered it is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Also, hi Tanner. Let's go. I kind of don't want to walk all the way through that. Let's fast travel there. What do I need to do in this game? So at the moment, there's a main quest that I'm choosing to ignore to go open up all of these shrines. Like, what's the plot? Okay, so the plot is this is Shibuya. We're just in the middle of Shibuya, and this like weird ghost attack happened, right? And we got hit by the ghost attack, and we were about to die. And then a kind ghost person came and jumped into our soul or something, and now they're inside of us, and that's how we have the cool weird powers. And we're using these cool weird powers to try and save Tokyo, and also this character's sister. Ooh, that my stomach kind of woo. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? So yeah, we're just trying to save Tokyo at the moment. That's about all I know. And it's based on like
Wow.
ghosty stuff, but it's kind of
Spend your time off like that.
Time off.
thin,
No such
you know? Big Nesky, Yuki his iCap on my phone is charging across the room, so I'm using the server's account since he's gone to Mexico, but I do have the stream open on my phone in case bots or banning Drawful. Very good, very good, very good. Also, hello then. Big Nesky. Big Nesky? That's his name? I love it. Over there. Staircase. So, Amy, that's kind of the general plot. It's really thin. Like I said, it's not something I would write home about. I think it could have been a lot cooler, but so far it's just kind of been kind of whatever. Why is this thing all goopy? Are you all goopy? Okay. Weird goopiness. Get over there. Get over there. Is this a standalone or part of a series?
Connected it to the underworld.
Oh, wait a minute. That's cool. This is standalone. This is brand new IP.
This way leads to the underworld.
No, no.
Fair enough. It's important to go.
Tell us backstory of the game. Okay, so this game was developed by Tango Gameworks. Tango Gameworks are the same people who did The Evil Within and Evil Within 2. Evil Within 2 is one of the most underrated games I've ever played. It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. please go buy that game. It's so cheap. You can play it on anything basically, just not Switch. It's so good. It's so good. Leslie's are, yeah, exactly. That's where we got the term Leslie from. It's so much fun. I really love it. Tango Gameworks they were part of Bethesda, so now they're part of Microsoft. And this game was set to be a PS5 exclusive, at least timed wise. And so it is currently, but also you can play it on PC. Tango Gameworks is also founded by one of the co-creators, or who's considered the creator of the Resident Evil series, Shinji Mikami. So a lot of his kind of like horror influence is in these games. And like it's there. It's pretty good. Evil Within 2 are like really good at the horror stuff. This one a little bit less so. This one's just more spooky, you know? What's up? What's up, Holden? So that's the general vibe of like why someone might want to invest in this series. It is brand new. It's a whole new Ooh. Oh, more people, huh? See, that's the general vibe. I mean, that's where it came from. It's you know why they exist. Also, if you want to watch the absolute best announcement for this game ever, please go watch the E3 announcement for this game by the former producer. She gets up on stage and she goes, "It's spooky. It's so good." I did indeed. She deserved it. She's being mean. She's trying to see all these spirits. Look at this. Oh, get out of the town. What is this? Take that. Not much. I'm just obsessed over One Piece for like 2 days, trying to get through a 118 episode arc. Listen, I get it. So does Emmy. So does Emmy. Holden, you gonna get on that Vampire Saviors game or whatever it's called? You even know what I'm talking about? I might have to play that at some point. It actually looks really fun. It's nothing. It's at least going to be interesting. That game. It's like $3, by the way, everyone, if you want to play it. I think it's called like Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors. There you go. Something like that. I don't really remember. It's the cheapest game of all time. Yeah. Holden, Emmy is a huge One Piece nerd in the best way possible. So any and all conversation related to One Piece, I direct toward Emmy because I can't help. You don't know what Vampire Survivors is? I think it's a little indie game that got released. I think recently, or if it wasn't released recently, it didn't get a lot of attention. It's $3. And you can pick it up basically anywhere, and it's essentially like an endless, like horde mode kind of game, where you play as like these like the characters from like Castlevania and stuff. Give me, ooh. I did not see her. Give me this. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. This is not great. You need to die. First, you need to die. You're dead. Good. So this is way too big. Castlevania Game Club. Yeah, I'm making some changes to the way Game Club works, by the way. For those of you who are anywhere near interested and realize that I have just completely like dropped the ball on that one. Yeah. We'll just say that I have been distracted. What is Game Club? So Cassie, the way it's working currently, March went by way too fast. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, you should. It's really fun. It's Game Club in the Discord, and the way that it works is the way we were doing it is I would pick kind of a classic game that people I kind of think needed to try, and we would play through it in a month and kind of talk about it. The problem is access to a lot of those games is a little bit difficult, and more importantly, I think picking a single game to focus on is a little difficult for a lot of people to like jump into the way that I feel like you probably need to, because really the thought process is, hey, jump into this game and like really give it a shot, you know, like play it for a weekend. And the reality is that's tough for a lot of people, especially with the abundance of games now. So I think what I'm going to do instead is so the first game we played was Super Mario Brothers 3, which is a classic. And I think the next game that we're going to play, or the game we were playing after that, was Castlevania 3, another classic. I think the problem is both of those games, if you have not played old school platformers, can be kind of tricky. Or if you just don't like platformers, Catball, you know, then there's that. You got to beat it, Catball. If you beat it, I will be very impressed. That game can get kind of hard. Get kind of hard. Anyway, and so Castlevania 3 was the game we were going to play in March, and it kind of just went by. So, yeah. So, anyway, cough, cough, skinny too. There you go, exactly. But, Castlevania 3, really, 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 really good, but kind of hard for people to get into. So, and we kind of run into the same issues. And the problem is the more games that I'm like thinking about, you know, recommending, the more I'm like, oh, actually, these are tough, like kind of difficult. Maybe I do something else. So instead of us doing a single game every month, what I'm going to do is pick out like a selection of games. And we're going to play them over the course of like, you know, instead of a single month, like a couple months. And the concept is also not like, hey, you have to play all of these games. The concept is instead, hey, you know, pick a couple of these games and try them out. And because these kind of represent, you know, platformers from the NES. You know what I mean? Like, hey, here's a list of like 10 platformers from the NES. Pick a couple of them, try them out, and then we'll talk about it, and y'all can, you know, tell me what you think. If that makes sense. Because again, like saying, hey, you have to play nothing but Super Mario Brothers 3 for a month. So many people are like, but this game's not as much fun as new ones, which is, I guess, true. But anyway, you get my point. Yeah. Right to Ukes posted an announcement tab for access channel. No one said that yet. Exactly. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Oh. The anime chat. The anime chat. I appreciate all of you. Your weird anime hearts.
This way leads to the underworld. Once we're in, it won't be easy getting out. You ready?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Got more guts than I gave you credit for.
Let's go. Underworld time. The boba place for anime day. There you go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Ah. Ah. Gimme. At Edo Japan recently. Ooh, game's freaking out a little bit. Calm down, game. We're fine. Game. Why is game freaking out? Maybe that. You good now, game? Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Shockingly, most places that have boba, you're not good. Don't have coconut milk on hand, so I typically don't get it. That's very rude of them. Let's see here. Let's see here. Why are you freaking out? Game, why are you freaking out? Come on. Come on. It's probably because I'm recording. I'll do that. Ultra performance, perhaps? Out of a whole week from work? You even read today? Let's go. You know what? Let's just try this.